Hey, hello. How are you? Yeah, I know. I have to get to bed. Just- I don't know who pissed off, but I know that if you are afraid of your opponent and don't do anything, they have already won. So there's all kinds of fears. Fears that something might happen to you, to your family, to your reputation, to your money, and people don't do anything. I think two things are important to remember. There are always more good people than bad, and the people at the government or the governments, they have to work 40 hours a week and they have to pay their taxes. So actually, they are not the opponent. I would never kill myself. The, the closest I came to feeling depressed was before the coma. And after that, God has guided my life. And like the man says, I'm always a level of happy because I'm so grateful and thankful for my second chance at life. And that has obviously driven me and motivated me to make something out of myself and to write so many books and create so many books. Like the quote of Jim Rohn goes, I don't know it entirely, but what we are is our gift from God, and the works we do and the lives we touch are our gifts to God. So my book Peace, that is obviously inspired by God Himself, is my first gift to God. And I know it can help a lot of people because I've read that people that believe in something, whether that be the universe, providence, God, Allah, they are simply happier and they have more peace of mind, they have more resilience, and they have obviously more support. So if you are an atheist and you are looking for something, these people can also have doubts, right? I think my book is a good way to start because you are logical people and you want a logical explanation and logical reasons to believe, and that is exactly what the book is about. I have, like I said, asked the Parliament of the Netherlands for a small prize or recognition for my contribution to the Dutch literature. I have asked for the Nobel Prize for Peace or for literature because counting on the amount of books that I have under my belt, I am number 21 in the world. There were only like 20 people who have written more books in their life. And you may consider that close to great, but if you want to achieve that, you can do with books, you can do with other things. It will just require of you that you commit for some years to what you are doing and that you sacrifice some evenings and some weekends and some holidays and that you persist regardless of the low earnings and regardless of the setbacks and so on. So, like you read in this description, if you want to support anonymously, if you're perhaps a bit scared of getting the heat too or getting into trouble, you can support with crypto. I think that's an alternative way, right? And yes, I believe my book Peace should be a bestseller and change the world because books have changed the world in a positive way. I also believe my book, How to Double Your Door to Door Sales in 1 month, should be a bestseller. Even if you are not in sales, you will understand the two strategies. One is to leave your mobile like this. You see, this is, if you call this work, then I don't touch it and it doesn't distract me. I'm not checking my email or my social medias because then a 15-minute break will soon become a 30-minute break, and with your mind, uh, you are selling with your body, but with your mind, you are not at work, right? So it's a huge distraction, and you have to get rid of it. The second one is we are taught to visit 100 or 120 people a day, and with the greeting cards, that is on average 10 sales a day, which is 50 euros. And if you would sell like switching for a gas and electricity supplier, then the average is 3 sales a day. That's 150 euros a day. But if you implement my power move, you visit 200 people in a day, what will happen? A child of 10 years would understand what would happen, right? You would double your sales and double your income within the first week. You do have to start earlier and work later. So for the greeting cards, that would be 20 sales a day, 100 euros a day. For switching gas and electricity suppliers, that would be going from 3 sales a day to 6 sales a day and 300 euros a day. And it will work regardless of your product or service. And I am selling now for 9 years door to door. I talk and I've written it from experience. It is applicable to all the sales work. I have I went from 100 euros a month for the first year in 2015 to eventually 1950 euros in 1 month last year, I believe, which means I've doubled my sales and my income many, many times. And someone who is healthy and that's in sales, they could multiply their sales and income many more times than I can. See? And I've read like 30 or more books on sales, and some of the things do help, other things are not applicable to my industry, but these two strategies of mine work better than all the things I've learned in those 30 books, which most of them were theory. So that should be a bestseller. And you might want to question, why isn't it a bestseller yet? Why are your books getting blocked? Why is that book getting put off sale? Why is the book Peace getting put off sale? Why is your account at Brave New Books blocked and put off sale, and you're not longer welcome on the platform? What does the name imply? Brave New Books. Are those not two brave books? You might ask, well, Jasmin, I see You truly have made something out of yourself. You are number 21 in the world. Why are you not approached by traditional publishers that will look at your all your books and pick one or a few that are really good and give you a contract and an advance? Why is, you might ask, why has not the media come to you or to your house or sent an email or whatever when you made your company viable and successful with that 1950 euros in 1 month? Isn't that news? A person with a mental disability makes his company successful and writes so many books and donates to charity and helps people with disabilities. Is that not news? Another thing I've learned is go there where you are welcome, because a lot of people have these stickers on their door that they are so stupid, man. I I almost said it right, but I don't hate. I I don't. I had watched this movie and it has inspired me, and some things of that, some quotes are in that book piece, because the movie is called The Genius Club. So it's an old movie, but I really recommend that you watch it. But I think that's okay, right? We get inspired by all kinds of things: life, nature, people, life experiences. It's fine. The man says there is no point in appeasing these people. In chess, if you are in a losing position, there is no point in wanting to play checkers. And I seem to be in a losing position, but there is no point in wanting to play another game. But what I can do is make some different moves, some alternative moves, right? So, do you know that Andrew Tate has 100 business lessons on YouTube, which will teach you more about business than will a long study? And that's exactly the problem with him, isn't it? Because it will make the long studies obsolete. Making a dent in the systems. Like I said, I don't know how long I will be live on YouTube, but I do recommend that you study the lessons and start implementing them. I am thankful to YouTube and the other American companies like Amazon. They've kept me and my work alive. So apparently, it's one of your amendments, right? The freedom of speech. Apparently, it's more important there than it is here, sadly to say. He teaches us duty and honor, and as a man, you should become strong and earn a lot of money and protect your woman and provide for her and your children and create these circumstances in your life, in your home, that she only works if she wants to, but that she doesn't have to work. Those are his teachings. So that's not misogynistic or whatever. That is the core of our households, of our families, on which all the societies are built. Do you understand? I've created a book. It's about having respect for women, and because we all came out of a woman. Maybe one day it will be taught at schools when I die, or at those schools where they have the trouble children, right? To educate them and to decrease crimes against women. He says that we are suffering because we are heroes and all the heroes suffer. Well, sure. I just would like to know from God when have I suffered enough so that I can start thriving, right? To experience some happy times of stability and success before I die. So it is, what is this kind of a message? A message of courage. Don't be afraid. There are always more good people than bad. There is always God and Allah who, the battle is of all ages, right? They let the shaitan and the devil exist and test us, but they never, or he never allows him to win. So we have that too. Don't be afraid of the governments. Like I said, there are people, they have to work and they pay their taxes. Yes, sure, they have their agenda and they want more power and more control, like every power wants, but that's just the way it is. So there's no point trying to appease these people. There is also no point in retreating or erasing my tweets because of fear for what might happen. universe is of God, so is the earth. It is not theirs. All right. Thank you very much. I hope this helps. I wish you much love, health, money, bags of money, and a lot of happiness. Thank you very much, and until next time, bye bye.